Hey Ron. Fired it up this morning, been through the fluids, got it all topped off. She's warm now. I'm going to fire it up, but before we do that, I'm going to explain a few things we have right here. The air cleaner parts did not arrive today. They'll get here tomorrow. So for right now, I've got the air temperature sensor just setting here. All right, it plugs into this area right here, takes the temperature of the incoming air. The power steering, that's all set up. Got the hydraulics for the winch ran. I've already cycled that through the solenoid valve, and it turns this hydraulic motor here, which turns the winch. The fans I've got temporarily hooked up, the cooling fans, if I need them. I've had it up to temperature, cycled everything there to get once the thermostat opened. And how we test that is I have this sensor here. This is the output for that turns the fans on as the engine requires it. If that lights up, we plug the fans in while we're manually testing this. I have some mid pipes ordered. That'll connect those two. We'll install those tomorrow, trim them, and get some type of muffler on this to get a little better running video. And right now what we have is all the electronics here. Now this will be mounted in the cab when we're done. It's already been mounted in there once, dry fit. That controls the throttle. That's the PCM. This is the computer. It's all pre-wired up. The fuel pump is connected. Intercooler cooler. We're waiting on one piece for that. Transmission cooler. And we're still waiting on a fan for the oil cooler. We've installed an aftermarket oil cooler up here, which it requires to keep it all running good. I have a manual oil pressure gauge here that we use. I have not plumbed in the turbocharger to the cooling yet. We're just not. It goes to safety mode at 300 and some degrees. We're just not going to get there with the little bit we're playing with this thing, firing up. The key, the temporary key is same as the other. This here, I have this connection. This connects to ground. That simulates your neutral safety switch. That's what that's about. Fire it up. We just turned it on. Hit the key. Idle down. It idles down one more step in about 15 to 20 seconds, maybe up to 30. It all depends on what temperature the sensors say it is. Power steering, we can actually operate it here. We're also going to put it in gear. I'm going to manually put it in gear here. I'm going to put it in reverse to begin with. Neutral. Drive. Give it a little bit of throttle. Neutral. Park. temperature. Still a bit on the cool side. We'll get some mufflers, something for a temporary muffler on tomorrow.